Alright, that's my audience. Alright, so who here has heard the quote, if at first you don't succeed, try again. Alright, so today I'm going to be talking about why I think that quote is so underrated, as well as why I think it's so important. So, one thing is that over the years I've learned that either, whether it be your passion or just life in general, it's a lot less fulfilling if you're not constantly striving to improve. So one thing in my life regarding improvement that I remember the most would be my BMX career. When I first started BMXing, I saw people doing unimaginable tricks I couldn't even wrap my head around. And I also saw people that were both trying to learn the same trick, and one person might get it right away, and the other person would take weeks or even months just to learn the basics of it. So something I took away from that would be that everybody learns at different paces. And even though everyone learns at different paces, we all typically end up getting it the same way. And that way is something that I call the aha moment, which is when you're trying something for a really long time and then at one point it just clicks. You just get it overnight. So something I took away from that is that if you're constantly striving towards it, you're eventually going to succeed at it. So just because you don't get something right away doesn't mean that you're not capable of it. As I mentioned before, we all succeed at and learn at different paces. So just because the guy next to you learns something quicker than you do doesn't mean that you're not going to be able to get it at all. So one example I have of this would be my friend. I was trying to teach him how to do a 180, and I told him it takes weeks to learn the trick, and after about 5 or 10 minutes, he was like, oh, it's not really for me. I can't learn it. It's just not my style. And I thought that's not really a good mindset to have, because if you're not constantly striving at something, then you're always going to fail. You can't just expect to get it overnight. You have to keep going at it so you can succeed. So overall, improvement is something that keeps life going. It is a constant strive of success and of improving your well-being as a person. So if we were to take one thing away from this, it would be to constantly strive to improve, whether that be in the office or on the bike. Alright, and there is my note card.